What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Otaku Show. All right. Welcome. Tonight.
What's going on, everybody?
Yeah, what is going on?
Welcome back to the Otaku. Don't mind me, man, because I'm making some tacos. I mean, not technically tacos. They're tasty as you would like to see. They're right here.
There you go. He's hungry. All right. So we are in episode 4 tonight, which is going to be about My Hero Academia. I know there's My Hero Academia fans out there. I know.
My hero.
It's one of the hottest probably anime series to date right now. Bringing out the heat, you know, lots of fans.
Me included.
Yeah.
Me included.
Oh, heck yeah, man. I've been very much enjoying it, especially the last, 2 episodes I've seen lately. But we'll get into that later. But anyways, yeah. So that's what we're gonna talk about. I think we're gonna start about. You want to start talking about the movie right away first, or do you want to go into the series first?
We can start with the series in general first.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Oh, and just so you guys know, before we start, spoilers. All right. If you have not watched My Hero Academia, you're gonna have to skip this episode. So just so you know, until you watch My Hero Academia, then definitely watch this. We are gonna talk spoilers because we are gonna get in depth in the show. So just a heads up, there will be spoiler talk. And yeah, so we are definitely ready to go now. So spoilers. You've been warned. Let's do this. So now what were we gonna say, Pack a Punch?
This is fucking Pack a Punch here, and this is Olgers on my side. Just want to let y'all know who the hell we are. If y'all just new time viewers, check out Olgers' stream. It's mad dope. He plays anime games. He talks to everybody. He's about the crew. He's all about his fans. He's all about his fans, man, and people who join the chat, man, and anybody who watches. So check him out at Olgers22.
Yeah, we can't forget about Pack a Punch.
Don't
Come
worry
on, man.
about me, though.
No, you gotta go check his videos out. All right, he's the anime man.
Yeah, man, I just got my
with a
wins
plan.
Up. I'm ready to box now. I'm about to be the biggest anime YouTuber ever.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm about to be Black Panther.
Wakanda forever. That's what I was saying.
But,
gotta do it. You gotta do it.
Wakanda forever.
Hey, you got that My Hero Academia meme with Wakanda forever with Deku doing it.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
So what is your take on My Hero? And I'm not just talking about like the new season. I'm just talking about in general. And what do you think of the show?
For me, I would say for My Hero, what My Hero does really, really good. They build up feels, man. Like you just feel Deku's like struggle, or Midoriya. Midoriya is the main character of the series. But yeah, I just like it gives me the feels, man. Like even season 1, like even through I'd say probably the first few episodes, like right away it starts off right in the bat. Does a lot of build up. I do love that it has a lot of character growth. Midoriya is definitely growing in character throughout the whole series. Even other characters, even side characters, are growing through too, which is really cool to see.
So like, I'm gonna be a little bit more direct here. So
yeah, give me more direction.
What guided you to watch My Hero? Like everybody, I know it's Deku and everything and the struggle, but like, when was at that moment like you knew this show was gonna be like this shit, literally, like, you know, when did you know this? Like,
I'd say right away, honestly. Like even the first episode, I knew nothing about My Hero. I don't read manga that much. Had no idea. I knew there was some kind of hype behind the show, and I don't know. Like even the first episode, I was like, "Yeah, it's pretty good." It's like I said, Midoriya is a very likable character. He's kind of, I would say the same as like other main characters, but
I say like this. For me, he doesn't remind me of Naruto.
No.
He, wants to be a Hokage. Like, for me, he reminds me of Simon.
Yeah,
because Simon from Gurren Lagann. If you don't know Simon from Gurren Lagann, if you haven't watched Gurren Lagann, you gotta watch it.
Yes.
But
what are you doing with your life?
Let's And I love Simone, man, because the thing what Simone does is that Simone's a kid, and he looks up to somebody else,
Yeah.
similar to how Deku looks up to the All Might. Like, man, he's the greatest of them all. I'm trying to be just like him. He believes in me even when I don't even believe in myself. And he has so much hope in me, and that's like a lot. And then he's very emotional, and like when he wants to win, he wins. Like, and that's one thing that they really have in common. And then there were basically losers. Simon was a little bit more of a winner because he was a digger, but he had low
Yeah.
self confidence at the time,
Midoriya.
and he was very timid, just like Doria, and that's what made me fell in love with Doria from the get go.
Yeah, I mean, he
Even like to
struggled.
be honest, yeah, to be honest with me, like I liked Midoriya. I was like, yo, Midoriya is gonna be Batman of the series. He's gonna have no fucking powers, and he's gonna beat everybody's ass somehow or some way. And I
Yeah,
was like, and then All Might gave him the quirk, and I was like, what?
yeah,
He gave me my dollar the quirk. I was like, I already invested in you. I already liked you from the get go without no powers, and I was going to like you and expect no powers at all. And then when they had that moment where he's like, dude, sorry, you can be a hero. And then that moment, that shit went
yeah.
hard for
The
me. It's like
feels, man.
when
The
Kamino was
feels.
saying to Simon is like, believe in the me that believes in you. And then I was like,
Yes,
I was
yeah.
fangirling a lot.
Yeah, I totally agree
But
with you. Because he doesn't remind me of Naruto. Because Midoriya's
nah,
placed in a different situation where he's just a basic human. You know,
yeah,
he really is,
like
and
he's like,
he's yeah,
you
he's
could
in
live another life.
yeah,
Like Naruto at the time was like, it's like
he had somewhat
I'm a village weapon, but I'm a village threat at the same time, and
yeah.
nobody likes me except like 3 kids.
Yeah,
That's
because
it.
he's not like
Like,
Goku or
it's fucked
anything.
up.
He's because Goku obviously had strength in already and stuff like that, even when he was a little kid.
Yeah.
Luffy already had pretty much devil fruit kind of way. I guess not as a kid if we go that way, but he also looked up
Well,
to
he
other
figured
people
out he
too.
killed his own grandpa later on.
Yes. So, um, but yeah, I like he is different from a lot of other characters. But his like it's kind of cool to see it in that way. Well, I'm actually thinking about it now. Um, so yeah, I mean, like I said, like I was hooked on it right away. Very much enjoy it. Like the feels. If a show gives me feels, as in like hype moments, sad moments, good moments, whatever, just something that's epic in a way, I'm like hooked already. And just the first season alone of My Hero Academia did that for me. It was a very, very, very good first season. Very
Yeah.
good beginning for sure.
Oh man, when Midoriya, them fights, like, okay, for me, it's like, mm, yeah, the fights are amazing. It's just the representation of the fights are just crazy. And I
Yeah,
like one example is like we always have representations like that Deku could become a hero because a hero believes in him and what he's capable of. Even without powers, Deku wants to save people with regardless
yeah.
of his own self
The hero
accord.
instinct.
The hero instinct, even though he's not a pro hero at all or a hero himself, he has no almost. I'm not saying he doesn't have no redeeming quality time of the first season, the beginning, very beginning, like when he was saving Bakugo. He didn't really have that many redeeming qualities to become a hero. Actually, technically speaking, he didn't have the most important redeeming quality was to have a quirk,
Yeah,
and he still wanted to become a hero. And he just applied himself by learning, and then he
yeah. He
still applies
studied.
himself to this. Yeah. So and then like when Kachan was like, "Yo, how the hell you freaking came to the school I wanted to go to, knowing damn well I got a quirk and I'm better than you. I've always been better than you, and I'm gonna take you out because you're fake." It's like you're nothing. And then Deku was like, "No, this is where I actually stand my ground. This is the moment where I prove myself that I'm not a loser." And then he hit that freaking fist up in the air, and then he completely like he won the little competition they were having
Yeah.
with Uraka and Lide. So that shit was just amazing. But the representation at the end of the day was like Deku has not overcome Bakugo, but has been how can I say he's shown himself that he can be really who he wants to be against not his foe, but like his dream. Because Bakugo was like anti-dream. He's like,
Yeah.
fuck your dream, nigga. It's like, and then Midoriya is like, no. It's like, yeah, and he's like, oh man, he took it. He took all the bullying and all that crap. And this is the time he stood his feet. He grabbed his balls and he was like, yo, you ain't stomping on my dream. I got quirk now. So but that's just one example. He did save him before, so it's not really a squash on his dream. It's just like he was competing directly with Bakugo at that moment. It's
Yeah.
not the symbolism of the hero society. It was just more focus on that because what I'm trying to say is this: Midoriya fought the symbolism of the hero society technically in the not the first the time he saved Bakugo because he doesn't have the most redeeming quality to become a hero. Second part is that he actually had a battle against Bakugo, the guy who was basically squashing on his dream, basically talking shit about his dream. So in order for Midoriya to grow from that, he had to tackle the person who was challenging his dream, and because eventually, if someone is going to challenge your dream, regardless if you like it or not, and they're gonna I'm not gonna say the hater thing, but like like somebody's gonna try to stomp in your dream and you have to believe in yourself in
Yeah.
that situation to tackle that person or something. And that's what happened.
Even
So now
even he looked up
just
to
think
Bakugo
that's
too.
what that yeah, so
So, he
that's
looked
the
up to
whole
him,
thing.
and even Bakugo was kind of trying to crap on his dream, but he still doesn't care, even though he even looks up to him. It's like a role model crapping on your dream, but it's like, I don't care. I'm still doing this because this is what I want to do. That's kind of what
Exactly.
Midori
And
is.
it, and that's one of the things. That's one of the most important things. Bakugo was actually like the relationship. Like Midoriya really looked up to him. He's like, "Damn, you got a nice ass quirk." He's like, "I can't wait to get mine." And then that scene happened. Like, I don't have a quirk. Oh
Yeah.
fuck.
The
Oh
little pinky toe, right?
yeah, the
How they
pinky toe
find it?
thing.
Yeah.
But so let's like I think that's one of the things, but also the fights, man, the fights of My Hero and or Boku no Hero is just is maddening. Like
Yeah, they.
the scenes, Bone Studios always produces this, and I'm not gonna say they did
Oh,
a1 job.
yeah, they're
They
not
did a
amazing, but they
2A
do
job.
pretty good job.
They did a pretty damn good job. So
What they do is the build up to the fights is pretty damn good, and they
like I
execute.
didn't Yeah, I didn't expect All Might to go like almost full power like in the
Yeah,
first season. I was like,
first
oh, he's
season.
gonna fight a villain. He's
I'm
kick
not
his
gonna
ass.
lie. I don't know if you felt this way, but in the first season, I totally thought All Might was gonna die right away.
Nah, I didn't feel like he was gonna die,
I
but
did.
I was like, shit just got serious. I didn't think it would be that serious. I was like, okay, All Might's gonna be the guy.
Yeah.
And then he was having more trouble than I expected. I was like, oh
I don't know.
man.
It's just the way it was going. I was like, man, he's gonna die and already. And Midori, but then that would start off a little too quick. But still, I don't know. That's just when my attention was like, oh, he's gone. Shit's hitting the fan already. But even the second time, I thought he was going to die. But
But like so like that it was amazing. And then we had who else was fighting at that time? We had I can't pronounce his name too well. Izawa
Izawa.
Sensei fighting. His quirk showed up. His See, what's funny? I always wondered what the hell would happen. Well, not really what the hell happened, but like how would he would do against All Might? If he could turn off his quirk, and that'll be funny.
Who, Eraserhead?
That would just be me.
Is that who you're talking about?
Let's see. Like
You're talking about
like
the
at the end of the
teacher?
day, My Hero's freaking awesome show, and the fights are one of the best. It's like bring the moment, play the you say run theme. It just gets too epic to the point where epicness falls into love.
Yeah.
Because we I haven't really well I've heard like people just don't like My Hero because they think it's not like Naruto. Just not even close.
No, it's not close at all with
It's
Naruto.
not close. Like it's like from and I'm sorry to bring
Just
Naruto
because
back
he
up.
wants
It's
to be
just
the
like
greatest hero
the way
doesn't mean, you know.
I feel like Naruto was more depressing. It's like more sadder. It's sad. Like My Hero is like,
Yeah, My
and
Hero has
yes,
its
Naruto has
moments.
uplifting parts, but My Hero is more uplifting, and then it uses its sadness later on
Yeah.
in reflections.
Kind of does
Naruto's
both
like,
in the same episode.
yeah, because Naruto's like sad, uplifts, sad, uplifts. My Hero's like uplifts, everything's uplifting, then it gets sad, then uplifts again, and then some bad thing happens. All Might can't fight, can't fight in his form anymore.
Yeah.
Sad, and that's how things are. Like from my perspective.
Okay.
Um,
But that what we pretty much got season 1 there. What we think about it. Do you just want to do seasons through?
huh?
Do you just want to do the seasons? Maybe go through it all. Like that's kind of our thoughts in season 1. I mean, what else would you say?
What was
That ending fight was really
um
cool. That was a big hook for me, and I was pretty sold on that.
that was the music when oh man when Deku punches shit out of the machine.
Yeah.
He's like I don't even know how to use my quirk, and then he's like I want to save this girl. Boom! Blow out my legs, blow off his arms with that punch. He's like ah bitch. This shit was crazy. I was like oh.
Well, I really like in the first season here. So we're talking a lot of the first season. I liked when Midoriya saved the frog girl there. I always forget names.
Froppy?
So Froppy,
That
yeah.
was amazing.
That was a really
Then
good scene.
he was about to punch the shit out of I can't pronounce his name either. Tomura. I can't really pronounce his name. Tomura. I'm not used to the spelling or the saying of it, but that was nuts. And then see, you know what's funny? Midoriya learned how to. Well, he didn't learn. He instinctually learned how to shoot 100% punch.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like he still can't hit it all the time because
Yeah.
he's like, "Oh, I can do it. It worked," and then it didn't work at all.
Yeah. It's kind of very cool how Midoriya uses his quirk. Like, because it's so much power at one time where he just does not know how to use it at all, which is kind of different from a lot of other main characters. The other main characters slowly learn their ability, where Midoriya's is like he could technically use full power, but it would like destroy his body, like absolutely. So that's kind of a neat twist too with main character. But yeah, what did you think about if we move on to like season 2, which is that was the tournament arc, right?
The pickup arc. That's what I call it.
The pickup arc,
Where
yeah.
everybody's fighting against everybody. Oh man.
Yeah, it's pretty much a DBZ-ish tournament kind of thing in their own way.
Yeah.
When I guess they do games
The thing is,
before
can't
and then
kill
they get
each
to the
other.
tournament.
That's the
Yeah.
thing. They can't kill each other.
Well, you can't
It's
kill
not
each
like
other in
Legend,
DBZ.
See, it's
You get
the only
disqualified.
reason why it's not DBZ is because when shit's about to hit the fan and both people are about to become hurt or almost die and the fans are interactive, then the heroes come in and try to save everybody because they're like, we can't have you two injuring yourselves and the whole stadium.
I don't know, man. What about
Because remember that Deku and
I was gonna say
and Todoroki fight? They're about to go in and it's all right. I'm gonna give you the hands. And Todoroki's like, all right, it's time for the hand.
I was gonna say he iced almost like half the stadium.
Yeah, you know what the craziest part is technically? Todoroki he didn't even learn how to control it. So he just let it out. He's like, bam! Which was nuts. And that's him from not controlling the ability. Imagine if he controlled it.
That was probably the best fight in that tournament arc. between
Huh?
Deku. I would say that was probably the best fight in that tournament arc.
Yeah. I think my. I don't know if it's underrated technically. I think the the greatest like fight for like learning a character more about them. Yes, Todoroki was amazing and stuff. It's just I think Uraraka got off play and I enjoyed it a lot because we never knew what really Uraraka's like feeling was and why she wanted to become a hero.
Yeah, that
And
was good. That
she
was a good fight too. Yeah.
that was an amazing fight. I love that fight. I was like, damn, bitch, kick his ass. You know what I'm saying? I was like, kick Bakugo's ass. And I was like, damn.
I was rooting for her.
go. Yeah, I was rooting for her all the way. I was like, man, I was like, Bakugo, damn, come on. Let Uraraka win, man.
Bakugo,
And then
man.
like, Bakugo's like, that girl's not flimsy whatsoever. And like, it's just crazy.
Yeah,
At the
I
end
would
of the day.
agree.
And then Tape guy was good.
Take that was
When
bad.
Midoriya won the race, that was amazing. I was like, yes, bitch, motherfucking Shane Bolt in the motherfucker. I was just going crazy.
Yeah. Now,
'Cause
did
he's like,
you like? I know you probably read the manga first, right?
no, I didn't.
No, you didn't. Okay. So who did you think was gonna win that tournament?
Want to win that tournament?
Yeah, before
I
you
didn't think
even
that
knew, did you have an idea? Because like me, I thought I call it, well, in the dub version they call him Icy Hot because I just like that nickname. Which is was it Shoto there or
Todoroki?
Todoroki?
Yeah.
Yeah, they call him Icy Hot in the dub, but I thought he was going to win.
I think it was him because
I'm
he's
just
just
saying.
too damn good. Like,
Yeah, before I thought that's just what I thought. Like I like trying to guess things, before.
and Todoroki didn't have a lot of play in season 1 either. That's
Yeah.
why I was like, man, he looks so cool. But then I'm like, he's not really doing anything.
Yeah.
But later on, season 1, you're like, oh, this guy is nothing to fuck with.
No, you don't want to fuck with that. But
So,
we all knew who did win that tournament, and he wasn't happy about it.
he wasn't happy because everybody was holding back. He's like,
Oh,
fuck
yeah,
this.
Because he wanted to go full out.
He wanted to, man, and that's one of the things.
It's a cool character about Bakugo.
Oh man, that was.
He kind of reminds
had-
me more of a Vegeta. The angry hothead who wants to be the best.
Yeah,
He's like,
but he knows Vegeta can be polite, but Bakugo's like super hard.
But
for
we're
him.
talking
It's
about beginning Vegeta. I mean,
but
maybe Bakugo grows as a character, but
he
it's
grows
still
up.
early. But like Vegeta, when he first, obviously was with Goku and stuff like that, he was still Vegeta in the way, he was not very kind. That's how he fights too. I mean, look at the android fight, Vegeta.
Oh, that shit was nuts. Fucking
So.
Vegeta was like, I am the Super Saiyan, and I'm a Prime Warrior. I am the legendary Super Saiyan. I've become what I've wanted to become ever since I was a child, ever since what anybody said. And then he got pooped on by Android. Yeah, Android.
Which I guess the difference would be Bakugo actually wins more fights so far.
No, I don't know about that because Vegeta wins a lot of fights.
He does, but
he
I don't know.
kills so many people. He's like, I kill you, Jace. I kill you, Berter. I'll kill you, the Doria. I kill you,
Vegeta just can't win against the final boss.
Zarbon. like he kills a lot of people. He's like, all right, I kill all these minions. Fuck all y'all.
Yeah.
He's like, kills Vegeta. I mean, not Vegeta, but Vegeta kills Captain Ginyu in somebody else's body. He's like, fuck it, bam, bitch.
But yeah, season 2 was
like you.
Mostly about that tournament arc. Usually, like them.
Season 2 was
the games. What was it? What was it called? It was. Oh man.
I can't remember.
It was some kind of. It was the Hero Games. I don't know. It was something like that. But they do a little tournament in that, and which like overall, I thought it wasn't a bad season, but it wasn't like. To me, like season 1 was like more fast paced. Things were just happening. You're getting introduced to all these characters. Even a big fight at the end of season 1 was pretty lit. So, and then
Yeah,
season
now
2 kind of
but
tones it down a little bit. Kind of does a little bit more character growth.
but, we had that killer Stain fight though.
Oh yeah, that's next.
Stain.
That's next. Right? Because was that in season 2, or I can't remember if season 2 was 13 or 24. Was it 24 episodes or
Yeah.
13?
Yeah, it was 24.
No, it was 24, right? The first one was 13, 24, and then
It's 61.
yeah.
I don't know. Never got.
Anyways, but yeah. Anyways, if we go to the next arc, which was I thought was a pretty good arc. It was not a huge arc. It was a few episodes, but it was damn good though. Which was the
Like
Killer Stain. Very cool
like, I
fight.
think season 2 was the general concept was how does the hero system work outside of these kids' perspectives,
Yeah.
and what will these kids provide to these civilians in the near future? Because that's basically what was happening.
Yeah. Pretty much. And then
With
we
Hero Killer Stain. First, like the showing of the tournament. Like, I don't really approve of everybody showing the quirk off on TV because that just shows at the end of the
Oh
day
yeah, I mean that's
what
like
the kind of
showing.
health quirk you have if you're a hero. But the again what's against what I'm saying is like, hey, their quirk is gonna be shown already. Everybody, some villains are gonna know their quirk and just probably tell the information about it, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, you can match
But
up good
like
against them.
yeah, I just don't like that kind of thing against them. But
Yeah,
that's
not
just personal. That's just
we gotta
that's
talk to
just
the
like
principal.
my straight opinion. Like, that doesn't really matter to me that
We
much.
gotta talk to the principal. That's what we gotta do. That we shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, but I understand why. It's like you showing the quirks of people who are gonna be like the kids who are gonna save your butt in the next 5-10 years,
Yeah.
and then they're gonna be great, outstanding citizens, and you could believe them. You could be fans, and then it's like Instagram. Like you watch your favorite YouTuber or Twitch streamer like from the beginning, and you're just like,
Yeah, like Pack a
your
Punch.
friend is like,
TV.
yeah. And then he's like, oh, and then I like his content. And then like 5 years later, it's like, damn, he's the big shit. I used to watch his content before everybody else.
Yeah.
I was there when he was doing giveaways and he was talking to everybody in Discord and all that shit. But I'm just teasing, but
I will
that's how
say
it kind of
though.
was because it's more of a relate. I guess it was like, hey, there's that little kid. It's like, kid, you're dope. You're gonna be a great hero. And Bakugo be like, fuck you. I don't care. I'm trying to be the strongest. Screw you. You gotta die.
Fuck you, man. I would definitely say though they probably felt comfortable doing it because let's be honest, they have All Might, and it was more peaceful times still. Like the League of Villains wasn't really a thing yet or anything, so they were still in like a peaceful time because All Might was still the number hero that was pretty much took out the entire crime itself. So that's probably why they feel comfortable showing it, I guess. But we'll talk about it later here coming up what's going on. But yeah, then so Stain arc. Dun, dun, dun. Just kidding. What was your thoughts on Stain himself?
I like him.
Yeah. How do you think of it
Yeah.
as him as a villain? Like at that point, I guess to me, he's probably the best one at the time. Out of all the episodes,
He's
at that
one,
time,
he's the one that has the most motivation.
yeah.
Like, he's the most drawn. Like, he was drawn out. And it's funny because Hero Killer Stain doesn't even have like 10 episodes. He just literally
No.
has like a couple episodes, like 5 episodes.
Yep.
But like what we see is that we see the perspective of villains, and it's like what like because technically speaking, heroes like Deku and all them, well, they can't save people. They're not allowed to save people, I would say, because they're children and because they don't have their hero's license. and you have to become a in order to get your hero's license, you have to become a hero, and you have to go through the government and the infrastructure and institutions in order to get that certification. It's like, being a mechanic. You can't technically, work for like Audi or BMW making parts and fixing cars for them if you've never really got that certification and go through the institutions of
Yeah,
mechanical,
you can. If you just do it in your backyard, in the
if you do
garage.
it
No,
in
I'm
your
just kidding.
backyard.
Just kidding. I got you, man.
Like it did, like
Hold my beer,
they won't
watch
even think you'd be
this.
like, oh shit, because they'll be like, man, this guy hasn't even done anything. You can't even hold him liable. Like, it's ridiculous.
Hold my beer,
It's
watch
like,
this. All right, I'll do it.
because then at that point it's what's the difference between heroes and then villains? Because both, and it is funny because I'm not like you guys say we're like, oh, villains do evil stuff. It's like, well, I'm not saying villains don't, like, villains do good stuff, but they do it out of evil intent, and I think that's what makes it evil.
The
But
villains
it's
think
still
they're the
good for
heroes, right?
somebody because somebody could possibly die. And I'm giving you an example here. So remember, I don't know how to pronounce this game again. The guy Tomara, the fucking apprentice for All for One. Remember, he was starving, he was hungry as hell, he was abandoned. He was about he was I think he was he was in trouble, and no heroes came to save him. Even though All for One is evil, guys. Even though All for One is evil and he has evil intent to probably use him in his grand schemes, which is a complete theory. It's not true, but it's still a grand scheme. So he's playing some shit. But
He's playing his
even though
poker
he did
face.
that, so even though he did that, you have to take into account that he Tomata could have died. He could have died from starvation as a kid, and you know it depends on what your aspect of what you're thinking, what's your moral compass. It's like it's bad because it's a child, and he never had the opportunity to live. So All for One came in and saved them, but raised them under the evil intent tutelage
Yeah.
of, hey, fuck the society um that loves heroes that didn't save you because you were crying for help and no one came, but I came, a villain. So then I'm your, not saying you're God, but I'm your God. I'm the person you looked up to the most because I'm
It's
your
his hero.
savior. It is like at the end of the day, in anime or even life itself, the people who save you from the most difficult and climactic events in your life,
Yeah.
you remember them, and you're like, yo, save me from, like, I need $30 to pay my electricity bill, and I had 100, and you gave me 100, dude. That was fucking awesome. I appreciate that. So like shit like that is just one of the things that was taken into account. And like I was saying, like, we see the what heroes and villains on what side they lean on, because even though, like, Midoriya saved everybody, and that's the thing with Stain. So Stain's ideology is like, a hero doesn't do it for the paycheck, dude. The hero does it because he wants to become a hero from the bottom of his heart, and he's not looking for notoriety, none of those things. He's just, yo, I want to save you, and that's a true hero.
Yeah.
Even if he crosses a line between the government, because see, the thing is, Stain has a issue. Oh, you're only doing this for fake reasons. You don't really love this. Like, you're just bullshitting. It's like, and it's like, oh, it's an easy check. That's basically what he's saying.
Yeah. Quit
And
BSing.
he's just testing everybody. He's like, nah, he knows he does it he does it for real. Because he doesn't even have a leader's license. He does it for real too. This guy talks shit. All he just wants to do is just try to kill me for revenge. So he's not even looking, he's not very heroic at all. He doesn't have any heroic qualities because he's trying to kill me. It's like, come on, guy. It's like, you're gonna just fall into the pit of evil intent if you keep going at this route. Because I think the thing with My Hero is trying to separate is evil intent and good, and then the battle is like, what is really evil intent and what is really good intent. Who
Yeah.
creates these values and rules and the morals of life, and let's battle it out and see who wins.
My boy Stain.
It's not as simple as good and evil.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
No, I totally agree with you again. Stain the man. Honestly,
Stain is dope, though.
yeah, he was. He was a really cool hero. That had a lot of, for the short amount of time that he was there, he had a lot of character development in a really short amount of time, and it made him a really cool villain. And you wanted to know more about him. I mean, we got a little sneak peek at him at the end of season 1, which then obviously later on. Yeah, we didn't know who he was at the time, but we got a little sneak peek of him. But very cool, you know. Like you summed it up pretty good about what's good, what's bad. But what did you think of the fight there of Stain? Oh,
Stain fucking is amazing. I love his choreography.
yeah, I thought his power was actually pretty cool and kind of OP at the same time, with the whole blood stain, paralyzed and shit like that. I was gonna say in our streaming here, if you guys are listening to the podcast, I am streaming, and every now and then we read our chat here. We just got one comment here from our boy Herbs787, who's also a streamer. So check.
What's good, Herbs?
Yeah, see, he said, just imagine Stain as a child. Stain reminds me of Deadpool. Yeah, in a way, but Deadpool is more, I guess, comedy relief.
Yeah, he's more comedy.
You know,
Stain is more like a guy who's been treated by the hero system.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm not trying to make it sound like a Stain video, but like remember, Stain went to hero school, I believe.
Yeah, right.
Or he went to school, and everybody wanted to become heroes. But what he probably saw is the bullshit.
Yeah.
I know it. People are gonna be like, "He's bullshit." He fucking hated the hero school because of his grades and stuff. I think what happened is that he didn't like the fact that
people are coming here for the paycheck.
Everybody was doing it for not being a true hero.
So
a lot of people were doing it for the cash money, the notoriety, and all the other things. Like,
I got a question for you, Pack Punch, that just came in my mind here. So, do you think he would really hate the Gravity chick because she's doing it for the money for her parents? What do you think about that?
I don't think Uraraka is just straight just for the check. That's the thing.
I don't think she's straight for the check, but like her overall goal is to make money for her parents. I'm just saying, I think Stain, if like he knew that, I don't know, you know what I mean? Because that's like her main goal. Like, she
that is true.
You know, she didn't say like I want to be a really good hero and this and that, but she wants to do a good job. I guess you could say that. So, we did have another two more comments here, real quick, guys, because we're in the Stain conversation here.
I think what Stain is trying to say really is this: if you're doing it for yourself, and yourself is like, if you're doing it for, what I mean from the check is that I mean like you're only getting more money. Like you're not trying to use it on like charity, and you're only like, let's say this: there's a difference between me giving out charity from like, hey guys, here's charity, not asking for anything back, no notoriety at all. No post, no nothing. I don't want anything. You guys don't need to tell me anything. Well, I don't mean like tell me anything, but like I mean like here's this bottle cap. You can have this bottle cap. I don't need anything in return. And while some other people are like, hey, here's the bottle cap, guys. Now let's get the news coverage on this. Guys, come here, kids, come here, adults. Oh, grandma too.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Let's go on, grandma. It's like. I think that's the angle Stain was coming at, and it's like Uraraka is trying to help her family.
It's a good deed. It is a good deed. I'm just kind of curious because
yeah.
What would you think Stain would say to her if he knew what she was doing? If she's like, I'm trying to do this to make money for my parents. Do you think Stain would be on her side, or like, I'm gonna kill you?
I don't think so.
Tricky.
See, the thing is, if you just met her, if they were fighting, it'd be
Because he's
different.
more
Because it's
about
like,
the whole
can
hero
Stain
thing.
really catch
Like,
her?
um,
Because because remember, Uraraka could fly away, but Stain is pretty damn fast. So,
oh, I'm not saying the fight. I'm just kind of
depends.
curious. Like, what would Stain's intentions be?
He has to test her first. Like, the ultimate test is either her actions around civilians, or just her fighting him.
Because doesn't
So,
he
like,
ask
in
Midoriya
huh?
why he's doing this in that
What?
fight? Does he ask him why he's doing this?
Doing what?
What he like? What's his intentions? I can't remember. I'm trying to
Well,
remember the fight.
he
It's been
didn't
a
really
while.
ask. It's the
The
thing
way he
is the
tells.
author sets up the why and how by the fights.
Yeah.
It's like we don't. It's like, oh, we
I
could
just thought
tell
maybe he
you,
asked
but
him. I can't remember
so
though.
much more boring. So we're gonna include a fight with cinematics and then dialogue
Okay.
to drive home like what the character thinks and why he's fighting for what he's doing. And then
Okay, I got a couple comments here from our stream chat. We do this. We do little sections, guys. If you guys are new to our podcast, we'll do moments where we read chat here real quick. So just keep feeding the chat. I will read it. We will not respond right away, but we will respond eventually. And since we're on the Stain conversation, we do have a few Stain things. From Space Ghost 2020 says Stain is more serious. Stain is more serious of a character. Herb says, good question. And then he says, plus she's trying to impress her boo Deku. And then Space Ghost says, I'm going to kill you. That's is that what you're thinking, Space, is his intentions? So, but that's what our comments is saying. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, it's hard to say. I understand what Stain is trying to do in that. I was just kind of, a question popped up in my mind. I was like, I wonder because her intentions are different. It's kind of like, okay, if you guys watch Hunter x Hunter, for example, all right, what's his face? The business guy there, he's doing it for the money. Where Gon wants to be a really great hunter. Killo's kind of just doing it for fun, he's there for the money. He's not, I don't want to be a really hunter. So if, like, Stain noticed that, you'd be like, I want to kill you, man. So, I don't know. This is my example, like Gon wants to be a really good hunter. He's just doing it for the money, kind of like the gravity chick. So, I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. So. Anyways, overall the Stain fight was pretty badass. I thought it was really cool to see Midoriya come into the fight with his speed. Coming in there to save his boy. What the hell's his name? What is it? Idol? The speed guy. Lita. Okay. God, I'm really terrible at names, just so you guys know. Which was really cool, and it was cool that Torioki or whatever. What does he say his name? Say his name again. Todoroki. I call him Icy Hot just because I'm used. I like that as analogy of him. So I think it's a really good nickname, I guess. Icy Hot. So I'll call him Icy Hot. So, yeah. I mean, the fight overall was really cool, and like Stain man, he fought all three of them, pretty good too.
But he was matchup the whole time, even.
Yeah.
Deku and Todoroki was like, he would fuck us up if he wanted to kill us.
Yep, that's true.
But I think this was for Todoroki was crazy because Todoroki had evil intent. Like he's like, I don't like my dad. And he had hatred, which is, it was evil at the time. And Todoroki realized, what he went through, and he got over it. Kind of. To a certain degree. Not all of it.
No, he's still got a little bit, but
yeah, he's still going through with some things. A lot more things.
It comes up, but it's getting better.
That's the thing with Todoroki. That's the whole thing that drives him. He's more like that. Oh, something happened. Something was great, and then it got fucked up, and then I'm dealing with the repercussions of the fucked up life.
Yeah.
But guys, moving to season 3, we had All Might, we had fucking all for One.
Yeah, the
going
big
at it.
Probably
that was fucking dope. That was amazing.
So yeah, this is after the Stain fighting that, which is All Might in one fall. This is probably honestly the best arc of the whole series, I think, right now. What they have. Very, very, very good arc, and it gets pretty serious pretty quick. I mean,
Very
you know, they're like, it almost seems like they're gonna do another training thing, which I mean they do, but obviously shit hits the fan in this training event compared to the other ones that didn't. But this one, it's like, oh, we're gonna do another training thing, but oh shit, the League of Villains are coming, and they got a plan to go steal the man Bakugo. Actually, wasn't there three? There's three people they wanted, but they only got Bakugo, right?
I don't know about that.
I thought they said there was three that they wanted. Yeah, there was three. They wanted the bird guy there. The hell's his name? Sorry, terrible at names.
I don't remember.
The dark bird guy.
I forgot his name.
Man, I forgot his name.
I always forget his name.
I know. We're like both bad right now.
Dark Shadow.
Dark Shadow, yeah.
But that's the ability of his own.
I can't remember who the third one was, but that he was one of them. Bakugo, because they found out what the names were, and they were trying to find out who. But I mean, I kind of skipped ahead there. I would say Midoriya fight with, honestly, I think I told you this, Pack a Punch. I thought that the muscle dude was like Bakugo's, I want to say dad, almost like a brother. I don't know. He has like the same like face expressions, the rage. I'm like, man, is he like related to Bakugo? That's
what everyone thought.
Yeah, I honestly did. I thought he was like, it couldn't really be his dad. I thought first maybe his dad, but he seemed kind of young, so I was like, maybe brother. But I guess there is no connection, at least not we know of. I mean, Midoriya beats him barely. I don't know if he really beats him, but
yeah,
he does. I can't
know if guy was trying his hardest. Midoriya was trying his hardest, and
yeah, I mean Midoriya had to go pretty full. I mean, well, he caught him off guard too. I mean, that's the
but guys, I really want to jump into this fight. The All Might fight was
you
fire.
want to just go to the All Might fight?
All right, guys, the All Might fight was fire, but I gotta say this: the best fight. I'm sorry to take away. You know, I'm doing Kanye. I'm sorry, All Might, but I gotta give it to my dog, Midoriya and Bakugo going at it for round 2. Who's gonna take all the chips, man? That episode was fucking fire.
Oh, you're talking about the last episode.
Like, it was so good. It was so good. I suggest Oldish. I was like, Oldish, you gotta watch this up.
I know. And I did. I watched it. I was very happy. Very happy. Like, it was probably, it reminded me of the Naruto Sasuke first fight. In a way it did. But it ended up a lot different. It ended up a lot different than, but like, the feels, man. The show that, My Hero just brings the feels. And it was really cool because you got to see a lot of feels from Bakugo for the first time. Like, you actually found out how he's feeling, how he's holding up inside, what his true intentions are, how much All Might means to him, kind of how jealous he is of Midoriya for this, you know. He's got a lot of like guilt up inside him because the whole All Might and One for All accident, he thought he was the reason, because he got captured, he thought he was the reason why All Might lost his powers. But,
you are the reason.
Yeah.
You are the reason, no, bastard. You are the reason. I'm just
hate.
I hate you.
Man,
you.
I don't know, man. Like, I actually like Bakugo a lot more after this latest episode. Even more.
Bakugo's hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he is. But I think his character growth really grew then, because you kind of see like a really good side of him, which I always thought he had in him, but he never really lets it out. So, if you guys, so this is the most latest episode. We kind of went from the All Might big arc versus till the most latest episode, which was the showdown between Midoriya and Deku, which was really good. And did you guys know that the one chick was in the professional license arc? Did you know that was the needle chick? Did you know her? Huh? I was like, oh damn. I mean, it kind of makes sense, but like I just didn't know. I mean, they kind of blended in well. I mean, she had a high interest, obviously, in Midoriya again. I just didn't put two and two together. It fooled me, so I thought
And
that
in
was
the manga, she was like full on naked.
yeah. Was she?
Of course, her nipples and stuff was
Well,
covered,
what's his
but
face? The
she was
balls there, which is funny because he was
that.
super jealous. You what?
Yeah,
You
everyone's
seen her
like,
naked?
bro, you saw Uraka naked, and Uraka's like, what is it, bruh? She can change phone.
For a second, yeah, I
Like,
thought
you
she was
saw
like
me naked. You
Mystique.
saw a
You
girl
know?
naked. Like, you saw a girl naked, dude.
How dare you? All right, let's
That
read a little
shit's
bit of
funny
comments
though.
right here. He's basically trying to filter from Space Ghost. He also says, Space Ghost says, what did you think of the professional license arc? What did you think of
What do
the
you
arc
say again?
itself? The arc,
What?
the license arc, the whole thing.
The whole thing?
Yeah, like just the arc
It's fun.
itself.
I think if you don't like it, you got to look at it from the perspective of this. Like, we're trying to understand the infrastructure of the hero system because everybody knows everything. The worst thing possibly happens in anime at the end of the day, and then something great happens. So if they're building, the infrastructure and making us understand what's going on, so they can tear that shit down, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you the goddamn. I'm just telling you the truth.
Yeah.
And the real issue is this. If you gotta look at it, once they tear it down, what's gonna be in place of that? Because think about it, All Might can't fight anymore.
Oh yeah. I
Um,
mean, we didn't even talk
they're
about
and most likely Endeavor is gonna be the guy who's gonna take up the pillar. But the thing is,
which he's not happy about.
Endeavor is different than All Might. Um, and I'm not saying Endeavor is like a bad hero or anything. He's just the way he motivates and the society is different.
Kind of
And
reminds me
this
of
goes
Bakugo
into
if he was
like,
an adult.
yeah, and this goes into like who is a true pillar. A lot of people are gonna say Midoriya, and I'm not disputing that. What I think now, and even what Izawa was teasing, and they've been teasing for a little minute, is that Bakugo and Midori are going to be the pillars together. They're going to be the pillars. I don't think yes, Midori might have a crazy foothold, like because he's the most popular. But Bakugo is the person who motivates from like becoming better, like becoming stronger. Not like Midoriya, where it's like more of a caring aspect. Like, oh, you touched my heart. He's like, get the fuck up, bitch. You become better, because like that's how his personality is. And Iza said this, like he would like to see, because there's only two people in the classroom that motivates everybody to do better, and it's Deku and Bakugo at the end of the day. And those two,
No
and
speed
then
guy.
having what?
No speed guy. Lita.
Nah, not even close. Not even close. He's
He's
those
the
two are the ones
representative. School.
who motivate the whole everyone, even
Yeah.
Todoroki. Like
No, I know.
Deku,
I'm teasing
like
him.
it's and I think that's probably one of the most redeeming qualities of becoming the pillar, because what you have to do is that you have to set up for what comes after you. And technically that's the funny thing is the hero system is an equivalent to all for one. Not all for one, one for all. So think about it this the time one for all is going down is where the hero system is crashing, and it's gone up and gone down. When the hero system was at its peak is when the holder of One for All was at his peak, taking everybody out,
Yeah, man. He had pretty much eliminated
saving everyone.
crime.
Exactly. Well, he didn't eliminate crime. He just is
Well, pretty
eliminating
much
most of
like
the
it
crime.
was definitely
Most of the crime. Most of not
90% probably.
but majority of the crazy crimes. And now since that pillar is going down, someone's gonna support it for a little while it's descending, and then what we're gonna have is something that's gonna destroy the pillar itself, destroy the infrastructure of the hero system because we're building this hero system so they could tear it down.
Yeah.
And then when that happens, it's gonna be a grand slam stage event for Bakugo and Midoriya. Not to probably it could be working together too, or it could just be separate. But they're gonna learn in different. And then I'm not saying they're only gonna be the only pillars because they're gonna have highlights of the other characters. But from what I've seen, is just those two are the I'm not saying they're the most motivated. It's just that they seem like they motivate other people, and that's the thing about my hero. Is that motivating the next person to take on the role of a hero, because you can't have a hero if you don't motivate freaking people at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And that you could think you could save them, or they can become better. Like even look at it this. Midoriya and Bakugo, when they fought against one wanted to fight and one wanted to run away. And the funny thing is they switched ideologies. Midoriya stayed to fight. Bakugo wanted Midoriya to run. They can, and then that's one of the things. So they actually compromised.
Yeah. It's kind of cool now that they're probably they're going to team up now pretty much. They're slowly. It's going to be a growing thing, but eventually they'll get there. I mean, they're all pretty much on the same side.
Like
now.
I said, it's gonna come a time where they're gonna work together, but like they're still gonna be because the funny thing is like still Bakugo pooping on Midoriya, not pooping literally, but like just shit talking to him. It's just still one of the best scenes. So it makes up for the anime a lot.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's definitely gonna be very interesting. If Bakugo dies, man, I think that's when Midoriya would go 100%. if he definitely goes with it, I mean, that would be like a moment of
Well, that's basically that's basically.
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying that I could definitely see it happening. But like I said, I thought All Might would already died twice, and he hasn't. So, but I mean, All for One. I mean, this is pretty much his plan right now. He knows where he's at. I think. All right, I have no idea. I don't read the manga. I have no idea. I'm just guessing here. I imagine the League of Villains is gonna unlock him out of there or get him out of there. I think. And something, obviously, with the newest episode there, where was it the newest one? No, it was the one before. She got the blood of, was it Midoriya's blood? Shit, I can't remember.
Yeah, it's Midoriya's blood.
Yeah, Midoriya's blood, which I don't know, would All for One get it? I don't know. Or are they going to make someone? I don't know.
What?
I was just curious why would they get the blood? Like, are they going to make someone have that quirk the same? I don't know if that works. I have no idea. Or they're going to do something, obviously, with it.
It doesn't work like that.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't think so, but...
Because the issue is this, like... Remember, she didn't use the other girl's quirk. And, she didn't...
Well, there's a reason why they got it.
You can't... The thing is, it seems like this. One for all cannot be stolen.
Yeah.
It has to be passed down. Can't steal it.
Gotta clench your butt cheeks. So yeah, it's just gonna be interesting now with what the League of Villains is doing. They obviously have a plan on what they're doing.
Well,
the whole Midoriya and Bakugo fight was really good. The feels, man, even with All Might coming in there. Showing, I can't wait for my wife to watch it because I've been teasing her a little bit. I was like, you gotta watch it. She's gonna watch the next episode tomorrow, and she's like, I need to watch the next episode. I was like, yep.
Sorry.
So, yeah. But I don't imagine we have too many more episodes though for this season.
Yeah, it's over.
Is it?
It's over.
That was the last episode?
No, it's gonna be over
like
the 29th.
29th?
September 29th, it's over.
So, anyways, like, yeah, overall, My Hero is pretty damn good. You should watch it. Well, you shouldn't be watching this podcast if you haven't watched it yet, because we just spoiled a lot of shit here.
Spoil everything, man. That's what I gotta do.
Throwing spoils left and right at you. But yeah, the only other thing that we could talk to maybe for the next 10 minutes here to end the podcast here is, what do you think of this My Hero Academia movie called Two Heroes?
It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be fire, and you gotta watch it.
Yeah,
I'm
it
not
looks pretty
sponsored by the
damn.
movie anyway,
Yeah,
bro. Nigga. Like all of y'all.
it looks pretty
So,
damn good.
Watch the movie. It comes out. I believe it's only airing on Saturday on the weekend, which is
It said the
September 29th.
25th
It's like
through
a 5
October 2nd
because I'm watching it on Saturday.
for selected theaters. Is it around your town?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is. It's almost
probably
like
not
every
mine.
movie.
I live in a small town, so
Yeah, it's like at one of the closest movie theaters, but I'm not watching it up, so I'm watching this up, so I'm driving an extra 5 miles for sub.
oh, gotcha.
On Saturday.
Yeah, dude,
You have to be careful because you don't get the. I'm not saying this. When you're watching the movie, you have to choose which movie is playing what. So like this time can play sub, this time can play dub. So of course with your work schedule with everybody or school, you have to work around that.
Yeah,
So you'll have to go, like if it's on a Saturday, like one movie theater might have sub, another movie might have dub, and depending on your preference, you have to go to that movie theater that has whatever you want to watch it in that movie theater. And there's only like I think 1 or 2 times that the movie plays, and that's basically it. So I highly recommend you pre-ordering it. If you would like to see films of the movie, because you know what I'm saying, I got to download. You know what I'm saying, I got to download videos. Just follow me on Instagram, Pack Punch TV. I've been posting like some clips of it, some crazy ass animation.
yeah, it
So
looks really good.
go
The
check that
animation
out.
looks really, really good.
It's really
I
good.
watched just today, actually, before we did this podcast. I watched like 3 or 4 trailers. I didn't realize how many trailers were out for it. I watched pretty much all of them.
Like
Looks very good. I'm
3 or
kind of
4.
curious. Who do you think's gonna get the final blow? Think Midori's gonna get it, or All Might? It's gotta be one of those two, or maybe they both
All
do
Might.
it.
I think
Maybe
All
they
Might
both
will.
do it. I don't know.
I think All Might will.
Yeah,
Deku
probably.
might free All Might. I don't know. It's gonna be tough.
Yeah,
I
and
think
it
All
looks
Might's
pretty
gonna
cool.
take it though.
Is it this canon? Technically,
I'm gonna take it.
is this canon?
Well-
Back Punch? Do you know?
What?
Is this canon, or is this like
No, I don't know.
connected?
What?
Huh? Is this connected, or is this like a canon thing? Like, I don't know.
Oh, if it's canon.
Yeah.
Okay, this is like what I was saying to someone yesterday. So it's like DLC. Think about it in the sense of DLC. Until the anime or manga references it, you can. That's the way I'm perceiving it. Like
Yeah.
until the anime or manga, what's it called?
I mean, it's a prequel
Else?
in a way, In a way. I
Yeah,
guess.
because it's in between of 2 arcs technically.
Yeah,
But
in between.
I'm saying this, and this is just headcanon. This is not true fact. This is just from what I perceive. Because the thing is, you don't really need that story to tell the story of All Might and Deku and everybody else. Just think about it as DLC. Like you don't need the movie to in detail. All right, I'm making things complicated, but
It's all right.
if you it's DLC. If the manga
I know what you mean.
and now mentions the movie and any of the action scenes or the fights, then it's canon. If it's not, don't. It's not.
Yeah, and they
So
might. I don't know.
just think about it.
In.
Just think about it as that. Unless the author's like it's canon for real. All right, fine. Or it pertains to the story. Cool, that's awesome. Then it's canon.
Yeah.
I just don't have information that it is canon. Like from what it's just a US thing, really. Like canon, a lot of people in the US worry about canon and not canon. Japanese people don't worry about shit.
No, I'm really excited for it. I think it's gonna be great.
There's like it's a movie, we enjoy it. It's like, filmsy. Like
it's
they mentioned the
stuff.
anime, but
Yeah.
the anime hasn't mentioned the movie.
Yeah. So I'm pretty excited for
That's
it.
all I gotta say.
I probably agree with
So
you
who we
that
got
All
in chat?
Might. So, not too much in the chat. Um, Kemper's asking about the movie. Yes, there's a My Hero Academia movie coming out. Actually, what in 4 days?
Next week.
Next
Actually,
week.
My Heroes next week, and My Heroes ending next week, and the movie's playing next week. That's
Okay,
hilarious.
so there's one more episode
Guys.
of My Hero.
What?
One more episode.
When is it ending?
Yeah, like is it one more left?
Yeah, you after this week, you have until the 29th, the next episode. That's all you got. I think so.
Okay,
Because the time zones, yeah, that's how it is.
so
Because there's another anime taking its time zone. I already made a whole video on it, so you should call Boku no Heroes season 3 ending. Or just type in anime 411. You'll see the video there in the hashtags.
yeah, check him out, man. Check him out, guys. Do it. No, I'm just kidding. No, definitely check him out though. All right. So, is there anything else? I highly recommend watching My Hero. Highly.
That's
very good action. Feels. Good
action,
story.
feels, greatness, amazing. Plot, music.
I got a question for you.
Shoots.
Who's your favorite side character?
We already an hour in this podcast, man.
We got like 3 minutes. But who's your favorite side character? Just real quick, just give me someone that's not Midoriya, not Bakugo, not All Might. Someone that's
or Todoroki.
Or Todoroki.
Because I don't consider the entire side. What do you mean though? Like
okay, I guess me would probably be either Eraserhead or the Froggy chick.
I feel like Froggy gets a lot of fucking airtime. I don't feel like she's a side character. She gets a lot of airtime.
Yeah.
Like remember, she had her own damn episode. A whole episode dedicated to her.
Yeah, that's true.
That wasn't filler. It's the funniest. So Eraser had a lot of shit too.
I like Eraserhead a lot. If the teachers, I guess, would be
probably the guy who uses Dark Shadow.
Yeah, he's cool too.
But if I had to choose somebody that's like super low key, it would be
the balls guy.
Who would it be? I'm trying to really think of somebody no one is
the really ultimate pervert.
Coming at you. Side. Do you consider Red Riot a side character for you? Because Red Riot's dope.
Red Riot? A lot. Yeah, I call him a side character. So
I choose him.
There we go. I was
a little bit over
Dark Shadow. Yeah,
I will Dark Shadow.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to see what's happening. I want to see what the League of Villains is doing. There's a lot going on, so curious what you guys think. If you guys ever want to DM us, we are on, or I am on. I'll let Pack-a-Punch his stuff up. I'm on Twitter, Instagram. We do have a Discord channel if you guys ever want to join. I do have a YouTube channel. It is all at Oldish22 except for Twitter is at Oldish222. So if you guys want to,
because he wears tutus, he wears tutus,
lots of tutus. Hey, don't judge me. But anyways, though, I'm Oldish22, and this is episode 4 of the Taco Town. And this is dedicated to My Hero Academia. We wanted to talk about, and I will talk to you guys next Friday at 10 p.m. as well for our next episode. And we are on Stitcher, and will be a lot more coming in SoundCloud as well. I had to fix a little bit of our podcasting, but we did, so there will be on a lot more apps coming very, very soon.
Boom! Free apps, man.
So I'm gonna give it to our boy Pack-a-Punch here and let him shout out his stuff. So
thank you guys for watching, for tuning into another episode of Otaku Town. Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate it. You gotta watch older stuff. You gotta watch it. If you love video games, you love anime, shit, you gotta watch yourself. Because if you don't, you just sleep, man. You need to stay awake. You need to stay woke, my brother. Woke, Wakanda forever. But guys, thank you very much. My name is Pack-a-Punch TV. Just type that in YouTube. You'll see me there. I got a couple videos coming out. Some funny shit. I got even a possible skit I'm trying to do. I'm an amateur, but I got shit popping, nigga. I got the fucking ball rolling. If you would like to DM me or talk to me about anime, just follow me on Instagram or Twitter. Pack Punch TV. I got some scenes that if you would like to see, I'll retweet it to y'all. I'll DM you. Fuck it. I don't give a shit. But if you would like to
Just
see
do
more
it.
content about anime or have have anime news or like, check me out, man.
Yes, check him
It's
out. He's
like
got a lot of anime. If you want
shit.
more anime info, this is the guy right here. Back Punch
Yeah,
TV.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But you know what I'm saying? Like I know a lot of shit. Like we could talk about it,
All
perspectives,
day,
who's
every
better
day.
on what, I mean like characters. I'm not talking about, personalities or anything. But thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it because this is the first of many episodes.
Yeah, yeah.
The
Have a
first
great
of many
time.
episodes.
All right, guys.
So
We are the Otaku Town. Actually, we all are the Otaku Town. All of us
we
that
are
watch
the
anime.
town.
So tune in for our next episode, which is next Friday at 10 p.m. See you guys
10
there. If you guys are
p.m.
here for the Oldish 22 stream, I'm going to end this stream real quick. Take a 5-minute break, and I'll start up the Twitch stream. So just so you guys know in chat. And adios. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.
Adios, amigos. Because it's Otaku Town Friday.
Yes.